Hello everybody, this is Michelle Littler here with Owl Star Stampers. I am a few minutes late on this Wednesday. My daughter had a second grade concert, so it took me a little bit to get going. We also have some new, what is this called, programming that my husband downloaded. So you'll see how the screen looks a little bit different. So thanks, Ryan, for doing that. So this is our first time trying it out. So be sure you comment and share this. Tonight I have 5 yards of this brand new, beautiful Whisper White Organza ribbon that I'm going to give away to a lucky person for the comments and sharing. Today is January 24th, 2018, so within the next 24 hours, in 24 hours, I will select a winner. So, all right, we are going to get started, and before I get started, I do have a host code for January. And so here's the code. If you would like to go online and order, you can feel free to do that. Remember, Celebration is going on, and every $50 you can earn a selection from the Celebration catalog here. So the stamps that I am going, or the cards that I'm going to show you are 2 cards that we did at my bingo. And this is one of them. This is a make and take using the Petal Palette stamp set. And then we made this card with the Picture Perfect. So these 2 cards I'm going to use and change the colors, but use the layout for the live tonight. You can find the Petal Palette stamp set. It comes in 2 cases on page 23 in the catalog. It is beautiful. It is my favorite stamp set in the Occasions catalog. It also comes with some framelits here. And so this is a stamp set I'm going to be using on both cards. Even though this is a birthday card, I'm going to switch it out using that stamp set. So we are going to get started. So comment and share. Hi, Ann, and hi, Mickey. I'm giving my shout out now to everybody and for a chance to win this ribbon, 5 yards of this pretty ribbon. So I think we're ready to get started. So I'm going to switch the screen onto my desk area. Let's see if this works. Okay. All right, so here is the first card. Let me take it out of the plastic because it has a glare. This is a first card that we're going to make, but this time we're going to be using Calypso Coral, Smoky Slate, and Whisper White. On this card we use Berry Burst. So I love this card, but we're just going to switch the color around, and we're going to be using the Calypso Coral ribbon from the ribbon pack that comes in as a Celebration choice. So to get started, I have some Calypso Coral that is 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm just going to fold this. My Smoky Slate layer is 5.25 by 4, and my Whisper White is just a 1/4 inch smaller, which is 5 by 3 3/4. So the first stamp I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the branch with the leaves first, and I did that in Smoky Slate. So let me open this up, and here is my stamp. So I am going to ink this up, and I'm going to be stamping it around kind of like the edge here. Okay, so we have here Whoops, I kind of did it up a little high. Well, we'll make it work. And here. Thank you, Janelle. I'm glad you like the Valentines. And then I'm just going to add a few more here to fill in a little bit. So we have the leaves done in Smoky Slate, so I'm going to put that aside because we're going to use this on the next card. I'm going to bring in my little bird, and we're going to stamp him in black. I'm just using Memento ink. I've been using it all the time for the stamp and blend, so that's what I always have on hand. And I'm going to try to put this bird on the branch without getting my head in the camera. Oh, pretty good job. So there's the bird. And now we're just going to add a few flowers, and we're going to use Calypso Coral because that's our card base. So let me grab that and the little flower here. And we're just going to randomly put some of these on. Okay. I have the old ink pad for this one still. I don't really know why, but I think I just keep forgetting to order the new one. So I'm just adding in some flowers just to give it a little bit of color. And maybe one more down here. So, okay, we're done with that stamping. Now I'm going to take my snail and attach it to the Smoky Slate. Okay. Oh, I just smeared that with my thumb. Bummer. I'm not going to redo it now, but I'll put something there. Okay, so we're going to take that ribbon and we're going to wrap it around here and tie it in a knot. I love this ribbon. I love the Berry Burst, the metallic that it's on the other card, but this shimmer ribbon in the Celebration is so pretty. I can't use it enough. I really, really like it, and it ties really nice. Okay, I'm just going to trim this down. You know what I'm going to do? This is driving me crazy. I'm going to stamp some of the branches coming down because I don't want to waste this card. So we're going to change it just a little bit. I'm going to do this just like that. And now it's a little bit, now my little mess up is a little bit hidden. See how I fixed that? We'll add actually a little flower up there too. So I try to tell some of my ladies at class that if you make a mistake, we can just alter it just a tad and no one will ever know. All right, there. This one just has a little more stamping, that's all. Okay, so now that we have the ribbon on, we can go ahead and attach it here. So let's do that. I guess I just re-inked those Memento ink pads, so if you re-ink yours, just be careful to let your stamped images dry a little bit better than I did. Okay, so we got this. Now I'm going to take my Wink of Stella Clear and color in the bird, make him a little shimmery, and he's kind of pulling in some of that black, so he's going to be turning a little gray. It looks pretty. Okay. And we're gonna, I went in the framelits that coordinate with this, have this pretty little label that I cut out with the Big Shot and just Whisper White. And I have the stamp on that card that says, best wishes. This one is gonna say thank you. So let me ink that up in gray. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Hannah, that has to do a little altering. Okay, we're just gonna stamp this here, and we will attach this with some Stampin' Dimensionals and then add a few rhinestones. Okay. So we're just gonna put this down here, and then in just a second I will show you both. I'll bring in the other card. Here's my rhinestones. We'll put one on each end. And there we have it. Here is card 1. Here's the original. And then here's this one. So this is Berry Burst and this is Calypso Coral. Does anybody prefer one over the other? You can let me know. Again, I love this Petal Palette stamp set. It's my favorite so far out of the catalog. I love a lot, but this one is definitely a favorite. So we're gonna set this aside, and I'm gonna move on to my next card that we did at Bingo. Well, we did 4, but I'm gonna show you 2. So this is a fun birthday card using the Picture Perfect Designer Series paper in that stamp set. And it's really fun, but I switched it up really quickly using the Petal Palette Suite. So I used the exact same layout. So this is the card we're gonna make now. You can see it has the same elements, and I'm gonna show you how I did that using this. So the first thing we're going to need is a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to fold that in half. Get my bone folder. Okay, then I took the let me get my pieces here. I believe it's called I don't want to say it wrong, so let me look it up. It was on page 23. The Petal Passion Designer Series paper. So this is the Designer Series paper I used. I just cut it to 5.5 by 2 for this piece, and then I cut another coordinating piece, a 1/2 inch by 5.5. And then the black strip is just basic black cardstock, and I used the thinlits from the seasonal layer thinlits. These are awesome thinlits. They have every season covered: a branch, the cute little chair, snowflakes, flowers, leaves, and this awesome scallop edge. So that's where I got that from. And I believe this piece was a little over 1.5 inches, and I just cut the edge. So we're gonna attach that piece down first with some snail. And I hope this just gives you some inspiration that you can take a layout maybe you like and just change the colors in the stamp set and make a totally different card. Here's this piece of Designer Series paper, so that's going to go down next. And see, the back would look just as pretty. I love this pack of paper. Black and white is just so timeless and classic. So I'm just going to overlap it a little bit and stick that down. And now I'm going to do the little strip. And that's going to kind of go over the seam, I guess. Oops, don't want it to be crooked. Okay, just like that. So this part of our card is done. Next I have Whisper White, and this piece measures 2.5 by 2. And the thing I did do different this time is I just matted it to a piece of basic black that would be 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. So I have the same stamp, the little branch, and we're going to use Smoky Slate again. And we're going to try to do this straight this time. Okay, And then we're going to get our little bird and we're going to stamp him on the branch. All right, he's a little bit higher than the other one. That's all right. And then we will attach this onto here. And then this is going to go on the card with some dimensionals. You can order the Petal Palette Suite and the bundle, and you can get a free celebration choice because it is over 50. So that is a great item to have in your collection. Come on, I need some more glue down there to stick. Okay, so the next thing we have is I'm going to stamp the thank you. And here it is. I'll do it in black ink again. I'm going to turn this around. This is just a scrap of white. And then I'm going to bring in my classic label punch and punch that out. You could use that, that pretty framelit again. It's kind of tight in here, but it will punch. And then we're just going to use another dimensional. Make sure you're sharing or commenting if you're watching the replay, because I'm giving away, I'm going to show you in just a second what I'm giving away, 5 yards of this pretty ribbon, this new white organza ribbon. You can also find this on the same page, on page 23 of the Occasions catalog. So I'm just going to make a bow and trim it down, and then we will have our second card done. Okay, now you know to attach your bows, you're going to want mini glue dots. This bow is twisting on me, so here's the mini glue dots. And just one of those will stick this down. We'll just put this up here at the top. And there is our second card. So we went from this birthday card was the inspiration, and we made this card with the Petal Palette stamp set. So does anyone have a favorite of these, the birthday one, or you like them equally? I personally like them both, but I just wanted to show you how you can take a layout and switch it up. So here's this card, and then here's our other card using just the 2 different colors. So again, you can get this stamp set for $35 in the clear, $47 in the wood, or you can get the bundle and save 10% for $62 for the clear, or $72.75 with the wood. The paper is down here too, and the ribbon. This is just a beautiful suite. You can make such pretty cards. So if you need help ordering this, you can use my online store, or you can contact me. I would be happy to place your order for you if you're having problems. And you can use the host code. I don't know how to, I'm trying to switch this to, here's the host code again for you. If you want to place any online orders, you can use that, and somebody will get this lucky ribbon. So I think I covered everything. Tune in next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and we will have another project to show you. So thank you for joining me. Have a good night. Bye.